Hi, I am going to show you how I create fantastical creatures for my world building, all by drawing inspiration from the strangest possible source, animals in the real world. Once I saw a video of a heron putting food in the water to catch fish, and I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting, but what if there was a fish that could do that to birds? So let's make that. I researched some fish that ambush their prey and found this guy, called the wabagong. That's already really weird. How about we steal that thing's body? And let's also, for fun, steal the camouflage pattern of the tiger shark and give it some massive frontal fins like this sea robin. I know how large it is because we figured out what it eats. Seabirds, seagulls. An average gull after a quick Google search was like 16 inches long on average, so how about we give it a mouth diameter of around 20 inches? That means its head is probably around 24 inches wide. Those front fins have to be at least the size of its head if we want it to look like that sea robin we looked at, so how about we make the fins also around 24 inches? That means it's 3 feet wide. Lengthwise, it should be 2 to 3 times its width, so it's around 9 feet long. Now, how does it lure in prey? I'm thinking it has 5 long, tooth-lined tongues that it buries in the sand, and one of those tongues has a tasty piece of dead fish. The tongues should be around 18 feet long if we want our creature to stay in the water, and I decided to give it 5 tongues so it could act like an octopus's tentacles. I came up with the teeth-lined part because of the horrifying tongues of geese. To make sure that it's catching a seabird and nothing more large or more dangerous, how about we give it some top-mounted eyes like the mudskipper? And also let's put them on long snail-like stalks so it can keep an eye out above the water. And let's give it 3 eyes, why not? Okay, I think that's enough to name it. What if we take the words gull and lure and kind of mash them together, mess with the enunciation, galure, 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 galure! It's called the galure! Let's summarize. The galure is a large, flat shark with a face covered in kelp-like fronds. It lurks at the edge of the beach, its camouflage rendering it nearly invisible. Even its 3 snail-like eyes wave in the water like seaweed. As soon as an unsuspecting gull lands next to a piece of dead fish, 5 long tongues grab it, seize it, sink in their teeth, and drag it quickly into the deep. By drawing inspiration from and mix and matching some creatures in the real world, we've created a wonderful fantastical creature ready to be dropped into our world. Leave a comment if this helps you create your next creature. Stay creative, stay passionate, and keep an open mind.